Shalom, everyone. Um, I want to encourage you that when you, as a believer, are continuing in the faith, your perception will become right. Okay? Now, listen to me. First, you have an agreement with something. That agreement, you confess. That means you decree it with your mouth, in your words, because it's agreement that's in your heart. Then, after the confession, your confession will automatically follow into a profession, into actions, and into activities that are in harmony with what you've confessed, because what you've confessed is what you've agreed with in your heart. And confession will always lead to possession. Now, I'm not talking about demon possession here. I'm talking about the promises of the Most High. You see? I'm talking about walking victory. You see? So your agreements must be right. You see? And the thing is, before you became born again, you had all kinds of agreements with the world, emotional agreements that don't add up with fact and reality. So now that you're born again, you are becoming delivered from all of that. You're becoming renewed. And let me tell you guys, when you have the right perception, you begin to understand things much quicker. So when you're praying, pray for the right perception. You see? And also be willingly to let go of outdated opinions and outdated mindsets. You see? Agree with the Holy Spirit. Now, I'm not saying that if you agree with Christ, then you can guarantee that everything happens within a certain time frame. No. When you agree with Christ, you confess Christ, that's why your actions will follow what you confess, and the promises of God are yours. Okay, there will be persecution. Why? Because not everyone agrees with Christ. And there are going to be many that are going to fight the manifestation of the glory of God inside of you and around you. Yes, but you don't focus upon what they are doing because they have another agreement. Because listen, when someone has something against you, it's because they are hiding darkness inside of them. I'm talking to believers now. I'm talking to you believers who are agreeing with Christ and who are walking in the power of the Holy Spirit. We're walking in the power of God. We're walking by faith. You are the light of the world. So you bring goodness. You bring preservation, and you bring enlightenment to your environment. So why would anyone be against that? The only reason they are against it is because they are dirty stuff they are hiding about themselves that they know daylight cannot bear. So that's why they always will try to draw negative attention towards you. You see? And listen, this is happening all the time. You see? It can be that you can have someone talking bad about you behind your back, and a lot of people are agreeing with them. But now you ask yourself, why are those other people agreeing with rumors about you while they know those rumors aren't true? Simply said, now that there is a negative attention going towards someone, in this case you, nobody will be able to look at them and see their inconsistencies. You see? And this is something hard for people to grasp. Often, people are not interested in the truth nor in reality. They're only interested in preserving their imaginary, in preserving their hyper realities, in preserving their insane statements. And they will be more than willingly to join any gossip and to join any scapegoating so that they can feel certain that nobody will look at them. You see? Because listen, being light means you are a threat to darkness. You are a threat to insane statements. You are a threat to abusive relationships. You are a threat to abusive economies. And people that contributed to such economies, when you appear, the abuse will become evident, but also their contribution will become evident, and they will have to explain themselves, and they can't handle that. So understand this: you agree with Christ. Okay, so you have the mind of Christ, so you will have the right perception. You see, often you see we are plagued with the idea that we are the ones causing all the hurt and all the difficult circumstances around us. No, you're not. That has nothing to do with you. I'm going to repeat it. It has nothing to do with you at all. So have the right perception, okay? It will free you. Seriously. And the thing is, the wrong perception is what the world is trying to enforce upon you. But you're not responsible for being enforced, for them enforcing that wrong perception upon you. Neither are you responsible for the consequences in your life for what they are doing. Your own responsibility is to agree with Christ. Just agree with Christ, okay? Agree with Him. This being said, you all, I always with you as encourage you. Be at peace.